started surfing a little over a year and a half ago. I think that was in May 2022. May 22, yeah, because this May, it'll be 2 years. I was living in my van at that time, and this board was taking so much space, and it's always on my bed. And sometimes when I come in, the board is still wet, and I don't have the patience to dry it outside, so it goes in, and my floor is wet. It was just like, really, I love my board, but it was starting to get very, very frustrated and annoying. Oh, right here. This is my current love. Seriously, this board is so big. It's 9'1". I really have to figure out a way to store it in my van, because I can't sleep like this every night. Don't get me wrong, I love this, but it's just during the day it's in the way. So I have to figure out a way, but I really don't know how to, and I'm just about to start building out my van again, so we'll see. So this is the project today. This board takes much of my space in my van, and I'm gonna try to put it right here by doing the frame I did earlier here. And a lot of people recommended, why don't you just put it on the roof? And yes, that's a good idea, and I see a lot of people doing it. But I surf pretty regularly, almost every day. If there are waves out there, I'm going out there. And I don't want to deal with like putting the board up and down every single day. It just feels like too much of a hustle, so I didn't want to deal with that. And also, like, I paid a really good amount of money to buy this board, and I don't want to lose it. Like, so putting it on the roof is also mean risking it, having it get stolen, and I didn't want that. So I knew I wanted it to be inside my van. Initially I was thinking to put it under the bed, but putting it under the bed means that, and I've seen one video on YouTube that this guy has like a 9'3" longboard, and he put it under the bed, but his van is actually a little bit bigger than mine, so it's not even a minivan. So when I thought about putting it under the bed, that means I have to lose a headspace and like hunch whenever I'm going to bed. Like, I have to like crawl like this on my bed, because much of the room will be under the bed for the surfboard, and I didn't want to lose that headspace and, you know, crunch all the time. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And then honestly, I don't even know how this idea came to me, but I was like, okay, what if I put it on the side? Because usually when I put my board in the minivan, always goes like this, and I'm like, okay, I need a slot. So finally I decided to build a slot right here, and the material that I used, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but this part is a plastic part. I think I have a better video when I was building it. So I put that plastic thing. That means even if it's wet, it's not gonna like wet the wood and stuff in here. And also when I slide it, it's not gonna chip or ding my board, because this is a plastic and it goes like plastic to plastic. So it's not really bad for the board as well. Like, my whole rail is fine. I have no problem with that. So I did that, and I just could not believe that every time when I'm in my van, on my bed, or doing something, I'm like, I can't believe my board is in my van and I don't even see it. Seriously, this is like, if you have a minivan and you're a surfer and you have a longboard. My van is a Dodge Grand Caravan. It's a minivan. I would say this is the absolute best setup that anybody can come up with. I'm telling you. I dare you to go out there and find a better setup. And not to mention, I still have so much space in the back for my bed and for room to walk around, even have a workstation there where I can sit and do stuff. So I am absolutely happy with this build, and this is like literally the best part of my build. It's my favorite part. The reason why actually I did the third around build, like I said, is because of this, because now my life evolves around surfing. Ironically, I haven't surfed in like a month. 31 days. It's been 31 days since I surfed. I was in a surf accident in Hawaii, some chick just, yeah, lost her control of her board, and she didn't have a leash, so the board was just like out of control on the air, came at me, and then just like landed on my nose and fractured my nose, and I had to go through surgery and all that stuff. So because of that, I was told not to get out before 6 weeks. So hopefully next week I'll be able to go out, because it's already been 31 days. So I can't wait. But yeah, so if you have a minivan and you're a longboarder and you want to have, even if you don't live in your van and you still want to have like a surfboard storage where you don't have to deal with, you know, your seats and stuff, I feel like this is the absolute setup for a surfboard, and I'm pretty happy with it. You want to see my second favorite part, which I get to have because of this surfboard storage? It's my garage. Let me show you. So because I have the surfboard storage, I get to have a wall right here. But that means this entrance is out of order. I can't get through to the van, inside the van, through this way, because this is my surfboard storage. But I still have the other door, the other side door, and I have these doors, so I really don't need 4 doors to get into my van. So here I have a small garage that contains all of my gears, like fitness gears, outdoor stuff, hiking pole, camping chair, climbing stuff, my harness, my climbing shoes, a resistance band, a yoga mat, massaging tool, massaging cane, a roller, just like anything that I would use for working out and going outdoors is here. And I get to have this really nice, cool looking garage. And I put this foam on the back so that when I'm driving, if they're like moving, that I don't feel like those clunk 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 noises. So yeah, this is my setup that I am very proud of myself building. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you live in a minivan and you have a longboard and you want to build a setup, I'm telling you, this is it. All right guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.